I wanted to make this video because I've been part of an occupation now since Saturday. We're hitting almost a week, and I wanted to make a video um, explaining why I feel I am the 99% and hopefully expressing views that I've also heard around the occupation and around the protests that people are tired of and the reason that they're there. Um, I'm going to start with one of my main reasons, and that's my son. I have an 8-year-old son, and last year we had to fight to keep his school open because they were closing it because of budget cuts. I watched my then 7-year-old go up to his school board in front of 300 or 400 people and ask them to please not close his school because he was going to be missing his friends and his teachers and he wouldn't know where to go. We should never have to fight for our child's education. It is one of the most important things we can do for our future is by raising them and giving them an education. I should have never needed to tell my son that his education was at risk. And we sit and we watch all of these banks get bailed out, and we watch them every day. They make millions and millions and millions of dollars, and they go home to their lavish houses, and these bankers go home and they have everything that they need, and they have health insurance, and they can see the doctor, and they have nice cars, and they have lots of houses. They have vacation houses, and and boats and yachts and Bentleys, and we're fighting for our child's school to remain open. There's an inequality going on there that needs to be dealt with and fixed right now. The reason we call it "We Are the 99% is because there is so much to this movement that not one person could even explain in a video. Um, Another reason that I feel that I'm there and that this movement is so important is because I personally recently got married and my household situation did not change. We were already living together. I actually lost money because being on disability, my SSI got cut by $200. As well with that, all of our food stamps were cut, which was the only way that we're eating. So I've lost all of that, all because we signed a piece of paper and put a ring on my finger. Everything is getting cut. Our programs to help needy families are being cut. Our food boxes can't feed the amount of people that need them because so many are in need. I see people losing their jobs every day, and with that, they in turn can't pay their bills and they lose their house, or they're living without electricity if they can remain in their home. People are living below the poverty line, and no one seems to take notice. None of the people that have the money, that have the ability to help us out, they're not taking notice. We are sending our jobs across oceans. We're sending them to other countries for people to work because we can pay them less there. But we need to invest here in America, and we need to invest in bringing jobs back and giving people a living wage, a wage that they can go home and know that they will be able to eat know that their bills will be paid. We're not asking for Bentleys. We're not asking for Porsches. We're not asking for trips to tropical islands. We're asking to survive. And we're asking for the ability to survive. Medicare is being cut. Our elders, in which have brought us up, aren't getting the respect that they deserve as well. We're cutting it. We're cutting their Medicare. They can't get the health. They can't pay for their medications anymore because they've skyrocketed, but the help is gone because there's no money. Our vets are returning home wounded, whether it be physically or mentally. They're coming home wounded, and we don't have the money to help them regain natural, normal life after combat. They're coming back sometimes mentally scarred and definitely physically scarred to people, to a government that acts as if they don't care about them anymore. It's as if we cared enough to send them there, but that's all. And now that they're home, there's nothing the government can do for them anymore. And that's ridiculous. They deserve to get the utmost health care for what they have done. I don't like wars, but I believe that if we have sent them over there to fight for us, that it's only right for them to get the health care that they need when they return. Our vet hospitals are closing everywhere. They're hard to find anymore. To find one that actually has enough of a budget to help is near impossible. All of these programs and all of this funding is getting cut while their paychecks are growing. Their pockets are getting fatter and fatter with our money that we gave to them. And they told us that it would trickle down and that it would come back, and it hasn't. It hasn't gone anywhere but into their pockets. And that's all. Our mental health facilities are being shut down. They're not able to take the same amount of patients as they used to be. And now the people that are in need mentally are out in the streets, becoming a danger to themselves and possibly others. But are the corporations suffering? Are the big banks suffering? No, they're asking us for more money to bail them out again. When is it enough? When do they have enough? Do we all have to be in the bottom and in the gutter before they pay attention? No, we don't. We have to rise up as a people, as a movement, as humans, fighting for equality in everything, fighting for financial equality, the right to live, the right to be happy, and the right to have the very basic needs in life, and the right to find that job and feel good that you are working every day to feed your family, and to feel good about being able to wake up in the morning and go to work and pick your children up from a school in which they get an amazing education, and and to go visit, your grandfather, your father, your brother, your sister, in your mother in a vet hospital, that they may be there because they're injured, and them actually getting the quality care in which they deserve. That seems like a very simple request to allow regular people to live and get the things that are necessary in life. And I think that's what we're asking for, or at least that's what I am asking for, is the ability to live, not just try to survive minute by minute and day to day. I wake up wondering what I'm going to feed my kid for dinner, and I fall asleep wondering what I'm going to feed my kid for breakfast. I don't have a car. I rely on the public bus transit system. I am on a very small amount of disability, and that's it. They've cut it as well. I wish I could go get a job, but with my disability, I can't. But even if I could, they're not there for me. If I get to the point that I can work again, the jobs aren't there for me. They're not there for anyone. Give us our jobs back. Give us our hope back. Give us our money back. Give us our homes. Give us our well-being. Give us our mental health. Give us all of these things back that you as a government, as a banking, financial system, and as corporations have taken from us from all of these years. And everybody rise up, be heard, join your local occupation, join local Facebook groups, anything that you possibly can. Donations are needed globally for this. People are rising up. Eventually, there will be too many of us for them to silence any longer. We can do this. We can rise up and we can make a change. We just need to band together, put differences aside, and come together as one, saying we will not back down until we get our fair share. Stop the corporate takeover and give us back what's ours.